Hi everybody, today we're going to be exploring with Braining Camp today, and I am going to show you a new tool that some of you may have not used before. So I am going to open a new browser window and I am going to type brainingcamp.com. When I go in, I am going to select sign in. And I will probably have to sign out because I want to review the new credentials we have. So lowercase p, actually all of these letters are lowercase. Patterson, and your password 123456. Log in. And we usually go to the base 10 blocks, which I'm totally okay with you using. But today I want to share with you a new one. So we're going to go to the home page. So you want to select the brain right here. And I want to try the place value disk. All right, so I am going to move this over here. Okay. So I want to use my place value chart, and now I can work with greater numbers if I want to. Now we are going to create a 4-digit number, so we don't need these right now, okay? So let's say I'm making the number, I'm going to make 1,354. But I can only use 200s. So I'm going to put my 200s here. Now the main difference with using place value disk and base 10 blocks, with place value disk, they all look the same. They are color coded like the base 10 blocks, but they are all circular in shape. Okay, so I can only use 200s. That's it. So I can take a look, and even if I want to draw a place value chart, I can totally do that. And I know I have thousands. And for thousands, I do TH. Do you know why I do TH? I'm going to let you think about it. Then I have hundreds, tens, and ones. Now, the reason I do TH, if I did T, well, I already have a T for my 10, so I have to be able to tell how these are different. Okay, so I'm going to put my pen down here, and I see I have 1,000, so I'm going to put 1,000. And as we always do in math, I am going to label. So I have 1,000. And I do have 200s right here, so I have 100. And I have 200. And then I'm going to put my marker down. Now, it says that I need 5 tens, but I need another 100 first. Well, I also know that 10 tens makes 100. So I am going to count these out. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and you know that we've talked in class that we do need to organize our work. Make sure that you have your place value blocks or your disk in rows and columns. So many mistakes can be corrected easily if you just do this. And we always use 5 in a row because it's easier to count by 5s. And also, we've been working with 10 frames since kindergarten, so that is something very familiar to our brain, and we automatically know this is 10. I don't need to go back and count. It looks like a 10 frame. There's 5 on top, there's 5 on bottom. That's 10 without a doubt. Now I do want to show my work, so I am going to label. There's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And do write your numbers neatly. If they get too big, you can't read them. And if you can't read them, guess who else can't read them? Yeah, I can't read them. There's 70, 80, 90, 100. All right, so we know that 100 cannot go in our tens because it's 100. So I am going to now circle this because it goes right here. That's where it goes. So I am going to put my pen down, and I am going to drag a rectangle around this, and you do that with your mouse. You want to click and drag. So I clicked my mouse, now I'm dragging a rectangle around it, and then it gives you some options up here. Do you want to copy it? Do you want to delete it? Or do you want to regroup it? Regroup is a word that we use exchange in our classroom. And we want to exchange these 10 tens for 100. So I'm going to select regroup, and it will exchange it for a green 100. Now I can move it over here where it belongs. Oh, is it going to let me? If it doesn't, it lets you with the base 10 blocks. Nope, it's not gonna. Let's see, copy maybe? Nope. All right, so what I want you to do, there we go. If it won't let you, let me this time. I don't know what happened. If it won't let you, what I would want you to do is just delete it and then drag another 100 down. But this part is essential. I'm going to say that again and a little bit louder. This part must be with your work. You must show me how you originally had 10 tens here and that you moved it. Okay, if I don't see this, I have no clue what your mathematical thinking was. So make sure you do not skip this very essential, that means important, step right here. So we're not done. I do need to label that 100. I'm going to grab my marker and I'm going to write 300. All right, so I'm going to go back to my number, 1,354. I have 1,300, so I need more tens. Well, how many tens do I need? Well, I need 5. It tells me right there. So let's get to counting. 10. And you do, if you take it out of, that's what I noticed. I tried to put it on the edge and it wouldn't let me. Just make sure you're within the place value that you're trying to put it. Okay, 30, 40. I'm going to try to put this all in a row. You know how I am about doing 5 in a row. That really helps my thinking mathematically. And I needed 5, and I have 5, but I'm not done. I just need to label these really quick. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and I'm going to put my pen down. Now I have 1,350. I'm going to go back and see I need 4 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And grab my pen. You know what I need to do. Need to label. Always label. And sometimes it won't let you label if you're too close. Do the best you can. If you need to do this, I understand. All right, so You know one thing we have to do before we're done, you label or you circle the last number that you labeled. So I have 100, 300, 54, and then I'm done. Now, one big difference between this one and the base 10 blocks, number one, they look different. Number two, it doesn't automatically tell you if you're right. You can click the I and then it will show you. So you can toggle that between looking at the number and not. It's a great tool. I would try to do it without, and then to double check your work, you can always look at that. Now, if you want to share this, because we will be sharing our work in math, you come over here to the word share, and share is located right above this orange little shape right here. You're going to click these dots right here, and you have a couple of choices of how you want to share this with me. We've been copying the image, so I'm going to copy the image, and I know that it copied if the green rectangle pops up. So I'm just going to show you how to paste it in a Word document. You would do this in a discussion post or wherever I asked you to copy it to. Maybe we're in a Teams meeting and you put it in the chat box. I'm going to put it in here. And let's see. I am going to now, let me remind you what we do. You press Control V at the same time. And I know it's weird, but what I do, I press Control first and I keep it pressed down. And then I press V2. You have to press them both at the same time. So Control V, and there's my work. Now, I want you to try to create 1,246 only using 100, only one flat. Now, you can use the disc or you can use the base 10 blocks. I will leave that up to you. It's whatever your choice is. Well, that is our lesson today. Oh, real quick, if you want to share it with other modalities, you can select share. You can select link or code, or download an image as well. So there are multiple ways that you can share your thinking with me and with your peers. All right, guys, I can't wait to see what you've done. Bye.